Okay, now to grab the death teleporter and this thing and bring it up here. And me and somebody else, who I'll mention later on in this video, built this. So, special thanks to him. I'm gonna put this like on the other side. I had to fix that gap. So let's place this here. So I just forgot to record the bit of it, but basically you can dodge from the spikes. You press this button, you have to wait a bit. I'm gonna put something that says respawn, and it's gonna obviously now you go in. You can spawn from 4 different teleporters. You die, and then you spawn over there. Basically, if you're fighting with others, what's gonna happen is that if you get hit and you're just lucky enough, you might be able to slide and get an extra chance to stay alive. I'm gonna make this a little bit less obvious somehow. So I'm gonna do this on my thing. There we go. And over here we have these corner pieces, which are like wires. So looks normal and stuff. I'm gonna play test it. Now I'll put it back in creative. I still haven't added the tech web part, and I still have to add the FFA arena sign. Otherwise, we should be good. See, I spawned in a different corner, and then I died. And here I am. Obviously, I'm gonna get rid of the pins, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm just gonna add a teleporter for the shop. And right shop. This takes me nowhere. I'm gonna finish that up later. I'm gonna add the achievement board. I'm gonna put one here. No, actually one here. I'm actually gonna move this out a bit, just so that I can have something in the background. I'm also gonna have like a penalty area, so if you get hit above here, you can die. Yes, it does stick out. Put one here. They should add like wood that's a 1x that can fit 1, 2, 3, something like that. Like I think it's 1x6. They haven't already added that. The guy that helped me build this, a bit of it, was Tiny6545 or Tiny6545. So just give him a round of applause because he helped me make bring some block from free blocks. What's this? Oh yeah. So thank you so much to him. Obviously, since this is a PvP map, I'm not gonna have God mode or anything because I don't want it to be unfair for those that do have it. I'm also gonna add a recording room where if you're a VIP, you could join in with the party if I'm in there. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. Sure, you could be in a video, but you won't necessarily be able to be in that room where I'm recording. I'm gonna make 2 rooms. These are the only 2 things that are gonna be here. Oh, so actually I'm gonna do this. Realign it. You'll see why in just a second. I'm gonna paint this black. So the way this started, I might have said this, but it's basically because like I was in a wild and I wanted to build not a sky base, but I did want to make like a kind of PvP map so that people could just fly and then obviously like fight or battle. Okay, now I'm gonna put. Actually, since I own props, what I'm gonna do is genius. So actually, the way it happened, so after people went up, they were hitting people off. Some people were griefing it. As always, people always grief things. But and it is reportable. So then we kicked them out. Then it was just me and Tiny T. I asked him if he could help me. He said sure. He went to Free Blocks and got the necessary items for the PvP map, and basically that was how we came here. Okay, now I'm gonna add the penalty for if you leave the map. This week I'm impatient. I'm gonna go here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if this is way too big. So I'm gonna have to do this manually. So the way this penalty works is if you go over these cages which is where you spawn in, right, then you like let's say somebody hits you with the banjo and they fall here, well then you're gonna have to face the penalty. And the penalty will be death. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy this, or if you like the way I did this. If you want me to make it, make you a PvP map, tell me. I might do it, I might not do it. I really don't know if I will, but I might. So what I'm gonna do is put this like in the middle because it just looks a bit off without it. So this does bother me a bit. No, I do not have whatever it's called, but okay, wait. Sorry, but I did do some of this off camera. Meaning, I did place some blocks off camera. So I'm just gonna place this here. Move this, place this, move this. And now to paint it all. Honestly, I don't want people just on camping, so if they do, you could feel free to join my Discord, to report those who do this to you, like spawn killing. Because I don't want people to spawn killing you when you just died and then you die again and then you start freaking out. So let's go. So put one here, here, and here, and then we paint it. Okay, so now we've got all this penalty stuff dealt with, meaning you get hit by a banjo, you fall, you die. Like you fall on top of that, then you could die. So dealt with this. I'm just gonna make sure that there's slabs where they're supposed to be. You can't die from here. So actually these slabs are thicker than that. Right? So now we have our PvP map. You know, I'm gonna make this glowing. Because I feel like hurting your arms right now. I'm gonna do this color now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it black. Now to go back here. Now it's time to make the shop. I'm gonna use this paint. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place one here. I'll place one right there. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. And then something else I'm gonna do is place this like this and bring it down. Or just keep placing it. The reason I'm doing this is because I think I won't have enough space to fit a tech web and all this other stuff. Also, one thing: if people are harassing you or teaming on you, I will let you report them, because I don't want you just feeling like, oh, they just keep doing this to me, I want to leave this. So you can report them, and if you really want, you could join a different lobby. And I will place the recorder shop just in case you want to buy music. There we go. Now to fill in all the gap, and then we're gonna color it or paint it, however you want to say it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place one of these woods that go all the way down or close to the end of this area, and do something like that. Now I just realized I need something that's like 2 blocks, not something that's 1 block. There we go. There we go. So now I'm gonna place this. Oh my. There we go. See this? I'm only using this wood because it's wide and all that stuff. So I'm just using this. I also need to do one more thing before I leave this area, because I don't want people copying my map. I did start this today, or like I started it on the same day. No, there we go. I'm gonna paint the bottom gray, just like from my video. I mean, from the actual PvP map. And now I'm gonna paint this. All of these black. What the hell is that sound? Oh. I am a bit broke. I'm brokey. I'm a brokey. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna paint this. Probably, black. Black looks good for like a PvP arena. There we go. I'm gonna move this a bit, like that. Place this and this. Now I'm gonna. No, I can't do that. Just because this is the type of you will need space to do whatever you like, buy something. I will have some extra space just so that y'all can so that you guys can like buy things. Now I'm gonna put and now to paint this. I will. God damn it. Nope. Too long. There we go. This is too big. And here we go. Now we have our tech web area. I'm gonna cover this up, and then we're gonna have our it's pitch black. I'm glowing. I'm gonna get a prop if I can find it. Where? There it is. This is good lighting. Now I'm gonna say back to lobby, and the way I'm gonna do it is by using the sign. Back. Okay, so now we've done the shop, right? I'm gonna put the VIP sign right here, and I'm gonna paint it a specific color, which is going to be yellow. Okay, so I had to go to the bathroom, but after I wrote to recording room, I was advertising. I made a sign to advertise what it does when you buy VIP, and I'm gonna say no. Wait, I'm gonna say something else. To the owner made this. Check out my video, exclamation mark. Okay, now to actually start focusing on the VIP part. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this wall. It's not gonna be here. I think it might be over here. So what I'm gonna do for VIP and staff is they're gonna get a shared, like they're gonna get a shared what's it called? And when that shared game mode, they will get extra cotton. So I'm just gonna make that for the other team and pick of this color. So I'm actually gonna need some stuff. I'm gonna probably speed it up. Let me just check that I don't have it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go.